Hello. Hi everyone, I'm just getting set up today. I'm gonna continue the pieces I started yesterday.
Pairing mode. Waiting for device to connect.
Connect. Hey everybody. There we go, that sounds better. Okay, so I'm picking up where I left off yesterday. I did all of like this weaving yesterday and then started the second piece. These are like sister pieces. They're gonna go together, be displayed together, but I also want them to look great, like independently from one another. Skip. So I came in and looking at this like with fresh eyes in the daylight, I decided it needed more blue. I think we knew that yesterday. Was anybody here yesterday? Or is it your first time joining me? Anyway, I'm doing a Soumak right now. This blue. I don't know if that's the right blue though. Let me try something else. Oh, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the follows. Welcome everyone. Got a little yarn mess here. Thanks Jen Ruley for liking. Gotta untie this. Okay. Forget it. Okay. Well, this looks more than a little chaotic. Here, let me make some room. There we go. We're gonna come back to that other piece in a minute. Take off my little notes. How is everybody doing today? Okay, we're gonna try multiple colors here. See which looks better. I'm already liking this color better. What do y'all think? Do you like this lighter blue or this medium blue better for the next step? Thanks for the follow, Dark Knight. All right, light. Embo Fire says light. I think I'm feeling light too. Thanks for following, Rebecca. Janice says light. Carla says light. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go for it. Thanks for the help. Thanks for following, Carla. Yeah, I think it needs it because we have this really lovely light green here and here. And I just feel like it needs some balance. I used a lot of this like darker blue, which I really like, but I need some of the lighter, I think. Thanks for following Rainy and Jules. I'll turn that down a touch. Okay. Now that we know that, I'm gonna take this out, clean this up a little bit. Stick that under there, move some of these. Oh my gosh, okay, so much going on here. Okay, so I'm doing Soumak right now. This is a very old weaving technique. Originates in Persia and was originally used to weave like very detailed pictures, people, animals, plants, using much finer yarn than I'm using here. Yes, this is a very simplified version of Soumak. But I'm weaving the first pass right now, and then when I reach the other side, I'll come back and do the opposite motion that I'm doing now, and it'll look kind of like a braid, which is cool. So I think I'm going to do it in this color, and then, you know, to keep it a bit light and airy, I also have this like really nice like seafoam, green, blue, somewhere in between. It's a bit hard camera, like it looks a little different in person. But I think this is really going to balance it because I really used a lot of white when I was filling in these triangles yesterday. And I mean, I like the white. I think it needs it so the colors really pop, but haven't really used too many like muted tones other than this green, so I think this will be a nice addition. But hi Shield Maiden, nice to see you again. I'm doing well, I'm feeling good. How are you doing today? I'm glad I stopped when I did yesterday because coming in with like fresh eyes, I was just like, oh yeah, we need more blue, obviously. But sometimes it's like hard to see that after you've been weaving for yeah, I don't know, I wove for like 4.5 hours yesterday, which maybe that doesn't sound like a lot, I don't know, but it is. My eyes get tired. Work, lol, but we'll sneak in when I can. Oh, cool. Oh, I hope you have a good work day. Janice says, this is my first time seeing this craft. Oh, how cool. This is called circular weaving. Welcome to circular weaving talk. It's a really fun and approachable style of weaving. I'm just working with a metal craft ring that I picked up from my local craft store. And then I'm using like a bunch of different yarn, obviously, but yeah, it's pretty simple to get started. The Shield Maiden says, and addictive. Yeah, for sure. It's really fun. Like once you get into a flow with this, it just, I don't know. I lose track of time. All right. And okay, now I'm coming back the other way. And you can see we're getting that like braided look, or similar. I don't know, it's not really a braid, but yeah, So I'm going to do that all the way around, and then I'm going to do it in a different yarn in a different color. It's pretty cool, like how different this technique looks doing it in a thinner yarn like this versus a bulkier yarn like this. Looks crocheted. Yeah, it looks like crochet too. This like yellowy orange color, that is also sumac. But this one's like a mohair, and so mohair has like fuzzies on it that almost gives it like a glowing kind of look. This is the yarn I used for that. See these little fuzzies? I love this stuff. Such a cool texture to add. Gonna need another piece of this. These are too short. Okay, and because I have this like doubled up yarn, I've got this looped end on one side, which is cool because no knots needed here. You just kind of loop your next piece through. And then I can just keep going. I just matched up the ends, like that, and then I'm like just kind of pulling it so that the two new strands are even. And I'll just keep going. Oh, thanks for following, Sissy, Mine, Canella. The other people I missed. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Honestly, I go live more than I post videos. I try to go live whenever I'm working on a piece, at least for like part of the process, and I just kind of explain as I go and listen to music and we hang out. But I'm doing this new thing where I'm posting my TikTok lives on YouTube. So if you want to like come back and watch it later, a lot of people tell me they just like to watch while they're working or doing something else. But yeah, you'll be able to do that on my YouTube channel. And you can find me there at Emily Nicolaides. It's the same username that I have here and everywhere. Yeah, if you want to follow along. But that's like totally new. I'm like trying to figure it out. So if you know anything about YouTube or whatever, you have tips, suggestions, hit me up. Don't know what I'm doing over there. I don't really know what I'm doing here either, but I'm not great at social media, but I just like sharing my art. And teaching other people how to do it. Oh, thanks for sharing my live, mystery user. Okay, almost back to the other side. Wicked Wick Shop would like to learn. Cool. Follow along, keep watching. That's beautiful. Thanks, Brenda. Thanks for sharing, Wicked Wick Shop. Yeah, I explain a lot like here, just like as I'm working in real time. But I teach workshops. Getting ready to like offer one-on-one weaving workshops, so send me a message if you're interested in that. But a new way you can learn from me, or a newer way, is I actually wrote a book about this. Amazing Circular Weaving came out last fall, and it's the first and only book on circular weaving, believe it or not. There has never been another book written, to my knowledge, that's like exclusively on how to weave circles, even though like people have been doing this for forever. I don't know why. I just like got really interested in circular weaving 7 years ago and did a bunch of research, and then I put all that research into a book so that anybody can learn how to do it. Hi, Joyce Santos. Thank you. Okay, I'm already loving that. Next color that I'm thinking is this one. But yeah, I have if you're curious about my book, it's linked in my bio. It's in my Amazon storefront. It's on my website. Ooh, I'm gonna assume crochet Tedia is crochet. Although that's cool. Okay, now I'm gonna do this in this chunkier yarn. And it's gonna look really cool. Ooh, and we're getting really close to that outside edge. Am I sure I want to do this way? No, I'm not. Let's do this a different way. Okay. Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna do some tabby weave. Tabby weave is the most basic weave structure. In this case, I'm gonna weave over one warp, under one warp, but there are like tons and tons of variations of tabby weave. This is not the only, it's like a whole category of weaving techniques. But I just wanna get like a nice line around the weaving here. I also need to drink some water. I've not had enough water yet today. Okay. Thanks for following, Daphnalia. Okay, how are we looking there? Ooh, I love it. Oh, that makes such a difference. Just like adding this row of sumac and then this row of tabby in these two colors. I love that. Okay. Hi, Playful Red Raven. Welcome. Your first time. Welcome. I guess, I don't know, I'll introduce myself. My name's Emily Nicolaides. I'm an artist, weaver, and author. I live in Limassol, Cyprus. I've been weaving for a decade. And I've been pretty much exclusively weaving circles for 7 years. And I have a very research-based art practice, and which just means that like I'm always looking for new techniques, learning new things, looking for new ways to incorporate traditional weaving techniques in a circle, because I don't know how much you all know about weaving, but when you're weaving back and forth, right to left, left to right. But in circular weaving, we weave around and around. And so all of these traditional weaving patterns, the math works a little different when we begin weaving around and around instead of back and forth. And so I've spent a lot of my practice adjusting traditional weaving techniques to fit this like circular format. And I wrote a book about it, so you can learn too. It's called Amazing Circular Weaving, and it's available wherever you buy books. Welcome, welcome. She is amazing. How do you create the metal circle? So this is like, I'll show you what this looks like. I just used like a metal craft ring. This one was like brass colored like this, but I spray painted it white. But that's what I use in the center. And just like really briefly, I suspend this like ring in the middle of the metal hoop, and then I wrap my yarn around. That's like the warping part of the process. It's like the technical word. But I've got a bunch of these hoops to warp this week, like 18 that I have to do. So I am going to be doing this live if you want to like watch me do it in real time, but it's also in my book. Feel free to screenshot that if you want. But I have all the instructions in here. This is what it looks like before you like weave anything on it. So I call this open center warping versus closed center. That's closed center. And then I have like a third way that I teach in the book as well. But yeah, I have like a whole thing on this, and I have been hearing from people, if you don't want to buy it or whatever, check your local library. I've heard a lot of people finding this at their library. You may have to get on a wait list. I had somebody tell me that it's been like out, on loan at their library for months, which feels really good. Like that is so cool. But yeah, anyway, so check your library, or just like, if you want to buy it, wherever you buy books, it should be available. I found it at Barnes & Noble, actually, like in a store last time I was in the US, which was a very like, had to pinch myself kind of moment. But yeah, it's available Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Target.com, Walmart.com. If you're in the UK, it's at Waterford's, and like, yeah, anywhere. Like the song Let's Do the Time Warp Again. Yes, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's do the time warp again. It's well worth the money. Amazon in the UK delivered next day. Ooh, love to hear that. Where do you live? I live in Cyprus. It's an island in the Mediterranean. I don't know if this is the right move. It's making this look very gray, which I don't love, so I'm going to back up for a moment. Back up, back up. Okay, what about if I did teal? The nomad Emily lives in Cyprus. Yeah, my husband and I did a pandemic move 2 years ago. We moved here. I'm Cypriot. I grew up in the U.S. Mostly, anyway, and lived most of my adult life in the U.S. But yeah, we needed a change, and so we came here. I have a lot of family here, which made it way easier to like move across the world and figure out how to do all the things. Maybe orange again. I like that idea. Or maybe green. Or maybe both. Yes. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do green. Because I did a little bit of this green in here. I was gonna do the triangles in green. I wove like 4 triangles. I like wasn't quite right. But I think the move now is to kind of try and incorporate as many colors into this last section as I can. I might end up wrapping the outer edge in orange, actually. Haven't decided yet, but now I'm rethinking everything. All right, let me try some things. Thank you. It's very pretty. Grandma Lucia, thank you. Let's try some different things. Your book is $16 on Amazon right now. Ooh, it's on sale. It's on sale then. Everybody go get it before it goes up. I think it's normally like $19.99 US dollars. Something like that. Unless you get the Kindle edition. There is a Kindle version, and that's like 10. If you do a ring of gray, then more mixed greens and finish orange, it would kind of match further in. Interesting. Did ring of gray mixed. Okay, I'm already liking this green better because I feel like it's bringing out the green in this like almost gray color. Pronounced like the island Saint Lucia, not Spanish speaking. Is it Lucia? I'm not sure I know that island. I'm probably saying it wrong. Many apologies. So another ring of chunky gray. Oh, you know, I might, because I really like this color and I wish I had utilized it sooner. No, you're just, no. Oh, sorry. What's it about? My book's about circular weaving. Looks like that. Lucia. Oh, Lucia, Saint Lucia. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Grandma Lucia. Oh, I love that. Yeah, this is my book. Feel free to screenshot. Oh, how cool. Thanks, Original Momster. Oh, let me know what you think, Grandma Lucia. There you go. I got it. Lucia. If you have any questions, about weaving, or if you need some help along the way, please feel free to message me or send me an email. I would be happy to help you. And I also would love to see your weaving, see how they turn out. I love that stuff. This is called circular weaving. Hello, Miami, Florida. Good morning to you. Oh, this looks lovely. You made one many years ago, so relaxing. Oh, how cool. It is really, once you get into it, it's very chill. Hello, Nans in Sweden. Welcome. Can't Sleep from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Welcome. Sorry, I joined 10 minutes ago. How did you make the circle inner green? Daphnelia, you're going to have to follow along. I'm going to be doing this live in the next couple of days. Yeah, or you can check out my book. But yeah, follow along, and I have to do it many, many more times. So I will absolutely show. Do you ever add beads? You can. I haven't done that personally, but it looks really cool when people do that. You're in California. Ooh, early in California. Thanks for following, Princess and Jennifer. Thanks for sharing the live. Goka. Go CA. Thanks for following, Blythe. Thanks for following, Anya and ER Nurse Lady. I'm going to take this blue out. I don't think that's the right choice. Hi, Mia Kitty. Welcome. Good to see you again. Thanks for following, Kristen and Serene. Thanks for sharing. Batara. Apologies for mispronouncing your username. You make wreaths sometimes. Yeah, so these are like... a lot of people use these rings for wreath making. Actually, a couple years ago, I have a friend who's a florist, and she like did my wedding flowers, and she's like really good. But she makes wreaths sometimes, and we like bought a bunch of wreaths or a bunch of rings together because it's like cheaper to get them wholesale. Anyway, just so many things you can do with these. But they're really not expensive. But I do use them in large quantities. I'm well today. How are you? I managed to get to the studio earlier, so I feel good about that. I didn't do some other stuff I needed to do, but that's okay. I'll do it later. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, my book is in my profile. I have it linked on my website, and I also have my Amazon storefront linked in my bio. And the book is there, but I also have like examples of materials and tools that I use in my Amazon storefront. If you want to like get an idea of some things you might want or need. There are some extra things in there that aren't necessary, but like umbrella swift or ball winder, like you don't necessarily like need to get that to do this. But if you do a lot of like yarn crafts, I would recommend like getting something like that. So I linked a good one there if you're curious. Thanks for following Auntie Dew and Casey Mushroom. Love. Except I'm just gonna do one pass of Soumak and green. I don't think it needs both passes. It looks kind of funny in this macrame rope. This is what I'm using for the green, and I really like it, but I just feel like it looks odd. I don't know. So I'm just gonna do one pass of the green. Usually people do two to get the braided look of the Soumak, but there are not many rules you have to follow. Yeah. The only rule in weaving is that you have to have a warp and a weft. Other than that, you can do whatever you want. Thanks for sharing the live, Dead Inside. Let's do yellow. Thanks for following, Mother of 62. Yeah, Grandma Lucia says yes. Ooh, that looks nice. I do think I'm going to wrap the outside edge in this like orange yellow color. I think that would be really nice. I will say this this teal is starting to feel out of place with this color palette. So maybe before I do the yellow, I'm just gonna save this here. Maybe I'm gonna do some teal first and then do the yellow, because I think those two colors will look really nice together. So let's try it. I love all the colors. I like the teal. Do the rings stay in the work or do you take them out when you are done weaving? Good question. So when I have a circle in the middle, I always leave that. I don't always have a circle in the middle, but there are some cases where I cut the weaving off of the outer hoop and some occasions where I leave it on. In this case, I'm gonna leave this on. This is a custom order for a client and they wanted me to leave it on, so that's what I'm doing. But there are lots of reasons and occasions to cut the weaving off of the loom. For example, like if you are going to like make your weaving into some other product, like a pillow, for example, then you would want to cut it off. Or I also have work that I've made that you can like see on my profile where I cut the weaving off of the hoop and then I attach it to canvas, like to a circular canvas, and display it on the wall that way. So there are lots of different ways, no right or wrong ways. Yeah. Get rid of the green, it throws off the balance of the teal on the outside. Yeah, no problem. I gotta look at it first, the green and the teal. We'll see what it looks like. It may not work. Maybe it will. I spend a lot of time, like people ask me, how long does it take to make a piece? And everything I make is unique. I never make the same piece twice. I may use the same pattern or similar colors, but it's never the same piece. And because of that, there's a lot of trial and error, like looking at colors together, looking at shapes together. And if you watched me yesterday, you probably saw me undo quite a bit and go back and redo it. Just kind of part of the creative process. Small Nim thinks it works. I think once I add the yellow back in, I think it'll look good. But we'll see. We'll see. I have no fear about taking something out and trying again. So worst case, that's what we'll do. Ooh, what's a dot manual? Thanks for sharing, Selena. We're gonna do a couple passes of teal because one is just not enough. Thanks for following, Claudia. What do you do with the little starting piece? Do you tie it? For now, it's just hanging out on the back. I'm gonna tie it or tuck it into the weaving later. But I just kind of hold it until I get going, and then it doesn't come out while I'm working. Curious what this looks like at the beginning. So this is another one I've started, but it kind of looks like this. But this is actually going to be the sister piece to this one. They're going to be displayed together. And this one's going to be a different pattern, but we're going to use some of the same colors. I have a call. How do I pause? Be right back. Sorry everyone, I am back. I'm like trying to get a package delivered, and that is a little complicated where I live. Yeah, hopefully it worked. Hi Joe Biden's dog, welcome. Thank you, Debbie. I didn't take the first yellow. It is hiding under here, so I'm going to add some more of that in, Nance. Good memory. Sorry, y'all. Looks like we had a lot of people drop off, so if you're enjoying this, please share it with your fiber friends. Oh, thanks for sharing, Nans. Let's add some more. Phew, okay, all right, my package, here when you get a package delivered, the delivery person will call you, and they don't like to just leave it on your doorstep. I don't know why, it's very safe here. And the delivery guy called me, and he was at the wrong house, and so I got nervous, but it looks like my husband just texted me that he got it, so worked out. Oh, Paper Moon, thank you for the roses. I really appreciate the gifts. Anyway, that's my boring delivery story, but it's yarn, so I'll have to show you what yarn I got. I'll make a video and post it. I love a yarn delivery. I have, yeah, yesterday was productive, and honestly it's kind of tricky to figure out how to finish these pieces off, especially because I'm trying to use so many colors here, but we're figuring it out. This is where I started today. I started with this light blue. Where do you buy yarn? So I get it from a lot of different places, to be honest. But the yarn that I had delivered today is from a company called Funum. I believe they're in Belgium. And they have really nice quality wool. I got wool, I got some like warp yarn. But I really like them, and in Europe, if you get something from outside of Europe, you pay so much money in like taxes and VAT fees. So I try to get my yarn. If I'm ordering anything, I try to get it from somewhere in Europe, because otherwise it's just so much. But yeah, Funum does deliver to the US, and they have a lot of really nice quality materials, and they have some really nice table looms, like just like frame looms, but their designs are really nice. Hello to everyone joining, welcome. Thanks, Tina. Anyway, it's Funum, F-U-N-E-M. I'm pretty sure they're on TikTok, but I think it's like a new account. Okay, I'm loving the teal and the green. I wasn't sure about it, but I think it's looking really good. And so I'm gonna add, I think, another pass or two. And then I'm gonna do this really nice light yellow. I think that'll be good. Oh, this is feeling so vibrant. I've been working with a lot of pastel colors in the last like 2 years in my work, and my client specifically requested like saturated colors. Like she didn't want pastels. I used a little bit, but just a little bit. And so this is looking very vibrant. So I love that. Yeah, making so much progress here. Okay, I need to add a little bit more on. You inspire me to make one. I just have no idea how to do the lefts. Oh, so happy to like share some inspiration. So I mean, you know, you've been here watching, like I am sharing a lot of like how I do things, but not as like in depth as necessarily I would talk about in like a workshop. So I am getting ready to schedule some workshops soon. But then also like you can check out my book. I'm gonna be scheduling like at least one group workshop in the next month or so, but I'm also going to start doing one-on-one workshops. If you're interested in that, send me a message and we'll get something scheduled. But yeah, anyway, those are a couple different ways you can learn. If any of that sounds good to you. Oh, I love it. I love the teal. I think that's the right amount. Okay, let's add in the yellow and see what we're looking like. Definitely need more of this, but I want to see this first. Still haven't added any of this. Might be too late. Add blue instead of yellow. Let's try both. Why not? I don't think this blue is right next to the teal. Like, it's not different enough. Like, see there? I am gonna try. I'm gonna attempt to add that in. But another blue I could add in is this one. This light blue next to the teal I think is nice. You get more contrast, much more contrast than you do with this blue. I'm gonna keep going with the yellow. We'll see what happens. I need to plug in my speaker. Slamming doors in here. What's everyone up to today? You're just having a normal week? All right, we're good. We're charging. How do I set up a circle loom? Thanks for asking, Fresh Find. Hi, Honk Bonk. Nice to see you. Yeah, good question. So there's a few different methods for setting this up. This one that I'm using here is my open center warping method. I'm going to be doing it live sometime this week. I don't know, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, maybe Friday, but I think I have appointments all day Friday. But yeah, I will be doing this live sometime this week if you want to watch me do it. I have like a big project I'm working on for a different client. And I have to like set up like 18. But you can also check out my book, Amazing Circular Weaving, and it's all in there. You can order that wherever you buy books. You can check your local library. You can get a Kindle version of it if you want. But yeah, I'll also be announcing some new workshops soon. And if you miss me doing it live, I'm trying something. I don't know if I'm gonna like do this forever, but at least this week, I'm going to upload my TikTok lives to YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, hey, thanks for watching. Okay. I need to wrap this outer hoop, but what color? So I could do this. That's a no. I could do this. This is what I was originally thinking. I could do this. Gotta look at all the options before I make a decision. I really like this blue, and I'm really bummed I haven't used it yet. Kenya's Creative Designs votes for darker blue. Let me show you another option though. I could do this color. I like this too. Okay, let's do a little section. See what we're working with. This yellow orange is so spicy. Just feels like a hot summer day. I think it looks so nice in contrast to the blue and the greens. So that's the third option. Kenya likes it too. I think I'm gonna say no to this color. I've already vetoed it, and then I second guessed myself. But I'm gonna go ahead and say no to that color. Let's get that out of here. So I'm narrowing it down to this and this. Hi, Kia. Kia Ora from New Zealand. Welcome. Both of those are nice. The mustard. What color between the yellow? I don't know yet. That's why I gotta decide on this. I'm definitely gonna weave right to the outside. That was decided before I even began. But here's what I'm thinking. What if I went back and redid this section and added this blue at the center? How difficult would that be? This is what it looks like on the back. We have another vote for orange. Yeah, instead of dark blue. You know what? Pause. Time out. Time out on this piece. I'm going to do what I did yesterday. I'm going to let this sit. I don't need to rush to make a decision. You could do the yellow and then add blue in the next round. That is an option. I'm going to let this sit. I'm having feelings about this now. So I'm going to come back to it. And I'm going to work on this. This is going to be the sister piece. This one's going to be pretty different, but they're going to be displayed together. But I still want them to be like standalone pieces, but they also need to be cohesive. And so I think I need to do some work on this before I finish that other one anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do. Started this one off yesterday with this like pink color, salmon-y pink, some bright orange. Now let's add in some yellow. Like a real true yellow. Oh, right, I was doing just on top warps, okay. Sometimes when the warps are too close together, it's nice to just work with the top warps and leave the back open. You can see like here, like I didn't use these warps yet. I'll use them later. But I was able to get like a nice packed down. My phone's really hot. Unplug this. Sorry, y'all. I keep pausing because my phone got really warm. Okay. How long have I been going live for? An hour. All right, it's pretty good. Hey, if you're enjoying this, please send it to share it with a fiber friend or somebody you think would enjoy watching me make art. Oh, thank you, Kenya. Thanks for liking the live too. That helps like the algorithm push it in front of more people. My YouTube channel, it's the same as my username here, Emily Nicolaides, EMILYNICOLAIDES. And oh, I totally meant to do this yesterday, but I haven't linked it in my bio yet. That's how new this is. But if you search for that, you should be able to find me. But yeah, I'm like very new to posting on YouTube anyway. I like watching things on YouTube. I watched your live there last night. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I posted the one from... Did you watch the whole thing? Or just a part of it? I'm just curious. I posted it last time I went live, and I got a message that there's like a copyright claim because of the music I had in the background, and so I don't think it's like showing it to that many people, or like hasn't gotten that many views or anything. So I'm doing royalty-free music now, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But you know, I'm just trying to figure it out. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, you watched half of it. Love it. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, thanks for the roses, Hope Floats. Thanks. They're like little yellow snakes. I like a little minimal nail art. I caught the very end of you doing the orange last night too. Very interesting. Oh, sweet. Yeah, this is pretty different than what I'm doing for the other piece. And I'm really relying on color to like bring it all together. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Do I do white now? I don't know. I love this, but I think I need to wait a little bit because the warps are so tight. Same with this color. I think one of the yellows matched it. Yeah, this one. I haven't added this one in, but yeah, that's definitely going to be in there. Also the lighter pastel yellow. So many yellows. And then I want to add this in. And then maybe I'll go with that or this. Something like that. You know what? Yeah, let's go for this. I wish I had more of it, but... The teal, yeah, the teal might work really well. We'll see. But that's like kind of what I mean, like what I was saying earlier about like, I need to see it together. Or I need to see, before I can finish the other piece, I need to see how this one turns out. Just like color-wise. Because this vibe is very different than from the other one. No, not yet for this. Let's do white. Let's do this white. This is a bit different than any of the other yarns I've used. It's a really nice texture. It's like it's almost like a hemp or something. But yeah, I'm gonna use this. Some lotion. Hi Laura of VA, nice to see you. My hands are getting dry. I'm gonna need to take a break here in a little bit for some lunch and also some stretching. I usually do yoga in the morning after I have breakfast, but I didn't today because I was trying to get here and get started, so. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. Maybe we'll go another like 20 minutes. It's almost 2 p.m. here. Yeah, I'll go another 20 minutes or so. Get a good start on this. And I'll take a break and I'll probably come back after that. Yeah, honk bonk. I think I'll go live again later. 6:47 a.m. for Rhonda Zoe. Oh, that's cute. 10:45 p.m. in New Zealand. Oh, I get it. Randa Zoe. Got it, got it. You're in West Virginia. So thirsty. Ooh, stretch. I'll be honest, I feel a little bit out of practice with weaving because I was doing other stuff for like the last month or two. Oh, good to see you, Tabs reading Nook. Yeah, I haven't been here in a while. You didn't miss anything. I was just working on other stuff, design work mostly. Watching you do the hills is so interesting. Love your page. What playlist is this? This is royalty-free chill pop lo-fi. That's the one. I am not sold on these colors yet. I shared this yesterday, but I'll show you again. Oh, my paper is falling. This is nuts. Okay. Nuts. This was one of the sample weavings I did, so these are the colors I'm using in this piece. I think it'll help when I add in this rust and this orange that I used in the other piece. Look, I even have a matching pin, push pin. Cute. This is a very nice color. Why do you take only the upper thread of the two? The warps are so close together at the center. I don't always do that, but I'm able to pack the weaving down a bit better if I only use the upper two. But as I work my way out and as there's more space between the warps, then I will use both. I love the dusty pink too. It's really nice. I think I bought this color a couple years ago when I was doing a custom piece for a friend who's an Enneagram coach. Does anybody know anything about the Enneagram? I have a good friend who's a coach, and he asked me to make a woven Enneagram, and so I used 9 different colors, including this one. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. I don't remember what number that color was. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Maybe not. Maybe it's too niche. Wait, I feel like I just saw it. No. Oh yeah, this. That's what I made. Oh, it was number 9. That was that color. Tab's reading nook is a 4. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 4 was this really pretty like purple. He uses it as like a teaching method when he like talks about it. No wait, that's 4. 9. 1, 2, 3. This is 4. This blue. Cool. Yeah, he picked all the colors. I don't remember all the reasons. Honk Bonk's a 2. Ooh, blush. Blush. That's the helper, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I made this for him. What was that? June 2021. And yeah, that was really fun. I'm a 3, like a purple one. 5, 6, 7. No, wait. Am I doing this? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, that's right. Second guessing myself now. Anyway, that was a really fun project. Had to do the white over top. I used macrame rope, and it was like threaded to the back, but I used monofilament, and you can like kind of see it there. Here, I just like attached it at each like connection point. There. So I sewed it on it, so but yeah, then it was also threaded behind. I think it turned out pretty well. We had talked about me actually like embroidering the numbers on each one, but I thought this looked cleaner. Anyway, that was fun. But yeah, that's where I got this yarn. I don't remember the reasoning behind each color now. But my friend's been studying it for like, I don't know, like 15 years or something. Like he's really good at it, that stuff. I used to be like really weird about that kind of thing, but I really like, you know, that kind of like esoteric personality kind of thing. It's really interesting. My friend teaches the Enneagram. He's like a coach. Used to be weird about it too. Morning, Ruby. Yeah, I don't know. I like grew up like in pretty conservative Christian environments, and that just like wasn't that kind of stuff, like astrology and all of that was just kind of like, I don't know. I was taught it was like bad. And so it took a while for me to like unlearn that. And it's like, I don't know. And like some people also like take it all very literally, and like that's fine, but for me it's like if I learn a little something new about myself, like that's great. Like I'll take it. It doesn't all have to be like 100% correct or real or whatever for it to be valuable, in my opinion. Okay, what color do I add next? Maybe I add green or blue or something. Not green. Let's do teal. Let's do teal and see what it looks like. I need more needles. I have like so much other stuff in like my little needle cup. Ooh, that could be helpful. Let me grab some. Any more bent ones? Yes. I really prefer like a bent tapestry needle, but you can use any kind of needle. It's a red one. I don't know about the teal yet. I'll add it in. I can always take it out. I'm gonna take it out. I'm not saying I'm not gonna use it, but this isn't the right spot. I don't think I like it next to the orange. And Honk Bonk says you like it with the orange. Use mint instead. Yeah, I really like the mint. I really want to use this teal, but I need to do it really sparingly, and it needs to be in the right places, and I'm not convinced that's the right spot. I feel like the teal and orange are a classic combo, but it does give professional football team. Yeah, yep. You know, that's what I'm trying to not do. Sports. This is I'm not trying to give sports with this. What about pastel green or yellow? Noodle crew mama. Where am I like that idea. Yeah, let's try this here. See what we're working with. This is so bulky though. I'm a little concerned about the size. I wonder, could I pull it apart? I don't think it would look good if I did that though. Ding, ding. So chunky. Well, the color's definitely right. Hi, Unruly Mob Queen. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. We're making moves today. Okay, let's leave that like that. And keep going. I might like the teal better now that this is in here. Oh, isn't it a nice texture? It's so puffy. Let's add some rust in. Thank you, MJH. I think this is too big. Just using my hand now, no point in threading the needle for this little bit. Okay, that's better. Is this too close to use next to the orange? Yes. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and add more white. Ooh, that yellow between the gray and rust. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is the spot for that. I think it might be nice. I'm gonna add in some white over here though. And I also can't forget I can add this pink in. But it might be too soon for the pink. We'll see. The green would be nice too. I'm thinking about it. I think part of my problem is I should have edited the colors from the beginning and I didn't. I just was like, yeah, all the color. But the reality is these pieces are not that big. They're 25 centimeters, but I don't know how many inches that is. Okay, almost 12 inches. These are not that big for as many colors as I'm trying to use. Anyway, so I'm having some regrets about the number of colors. Oh well. Figuring it out as I go. Back up, back up. This hill is looking a little boxy. So I'm gonna back up a little bit. I see where yeah, that's gonna be better. That's gonna be better. And then like this. It's kind of like, you know how like a 3D printer prints things? It feels like that, you know? I'm like trying to get a shape like this, but I have to like go back and forth and around and over in order to achieve the shape I want. And using like some yarns are more forgiving than others. This is not the most forgiving yarn for this spot, but I really wanted white here. Done. Love that so much better. Oh, thank you for the kind words. Cut that. I'm gonna cut that. All right, and I am hungry, so I'm gonna take a break. But I feel good where we're starting. Definitely need to keep going for all these colors to come together, I think. I still want to add in the teal and this color, obviously. And then I got to make sure that this piece is going to look good with this piece, even though they're different patterns. So quite a lot of work to do. She's cute. Thanks, Shield Maiden. Yeah, you know, it'll come together. Definitely have more work to do, but I'm gonna go eat lunch. I also have some other work things to attend to, and then I think I'll be back in like maybe an hour or so. I'll go live again. So how many around the ring? I don't know. That's a good question. I didn't count a lot of times. Yeah, all right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. If this is your first time finding me, my name is Emily Nicolaides. I'm an artist, weaver, and author living in Limassol, Cyprus. I'm the most known for my circular woven artwork, and I even wrote a book about it. So, yeah, if you want to learn how to weave your own circles, check out my book, Amazing Circular Weaving. All these techniques are in here. You can buy this wherever you buy books. I have it linked in my bio. Check out my Amazon storefront for materials. My book's linked there. Tab's Reading Nook. I have your book on my shelf. I can't wait to open it. Oh, fantastic. Let me know what you think. Leave me a review. And let me know if you have questions. All right, y'all. Well, follow me if you want to keep watching this, or check out my YouTube for the replays. But yeah, all right, y'all. I'll see you later. Bye.